Versus Georgia, the Dogs and the Tide, two teams that have been in each other's way for supremacy in the SEC and the national title race. Welcome to Athens, Georgia. We are between the hedges at Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Alabama Crimson Tide. Dogs will kick this deep to start us off. Short kickoff fielded just inside the 25. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. So Alabama's offense is up first today. And Kirk, we've seen this quarterback build a reputation for making plays when his team really needs him.
Well, I think the best thing about his, he's just consistent. You know what? With this guy, typically makes very good decisions. But every once in a while, when he needs to step up and make a play, he's more than capable.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Looking to throw. It's Simpson. Lets it go quickly. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Alabama and Georgia, they have collided in the biggest stages for the biggest trophies in the sport. But the last meeting, that regular season classic in Tuscaloosa, the Tide jumped them 28-0. It was a beatdown. Georgia responded. Kirk actually took the lead late in the game before one of the most memorable plays of the season went up for Bama.
Yeah, it was just something we've not had to see from Kirby Smart's team. On the road, like you said, down so big. I remember you saw Alabama taunting Georgia going off the field at halftime. But give credit to Georgia. Not only do they come back, but they take the lead. It looked like they might be able to get out of there with a win, and then the freshman at the time being in a position to win that football game.
The Bulldogs offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. They will go up against a secondary, Kirk, that talks about the no-fly zone. These guys are confident in their ability to just lock down wide receivers and take away the opponent's passing game.
It seems like every year in college football, there are secondaries around the country that want to brag that they have the best group of defensive backs. I think this defense and this secondary specifically has a very strong case with what they have to work with. The question I have is, how will the offense consistently move the ball against this group today?
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
But that was a bit of a dangerous pass and off target, too. The mechanics were a bit shaky.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. That's reeled in. It's Thomas. Finds room at the 30. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Could take it all the way. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in the zone coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So, everything's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
It's a 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always impressed me. Defenses that really build their defense to play in space.
Left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. We're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. It's a low punt. Won't travel very far. And they'll down the ball just inside the 35. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It's a short completion to the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. The outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew. With anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it, just misses him.
It's fourth down, but no punting team. The offense is going to go for it.
Oof, the risk of throwing on third and short. Lots of second-guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on fourth down, but what will be the play call?
That decision to go for it on fourth down doesn't work out. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Now the offense is set up with a short field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Cuevas. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on first and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on first and 10.
Scanning the field. It's Simpson. He's got it on a crossing route. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Alabama.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him.
Oh, and it's blocked. Picked up by the defense. It's a live ball. Could be a two-point return here. So off the blocked PAT, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. The 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they were stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. Can they put together something here? From the shotgun, here's an inside give.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
The Dogs will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Receiver in motion now. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking for the wideout. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Great screen over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Georgia. No chance to catch him now.
The key to me in this is the quarterback gets the ball out of his hands early. Allows the receiver to run underneath that deep ball on that post route for a beautiful touchdown.
The offense is out there. Here comes a two-point conversion attempt. Dropping back. It's Stockton. And this will be caught as they convert for the two-point conversion.
Well, I thought the defense did a pretty good job of defending this two-point try, but let's give all the credit to the quarterback and the receiver for being able to be in sync and in rhythm to come down with that catch and the 2 points.
Here's the return from inside the 25. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? legs. It's Miller. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
And he'll drop back here on a third down. And he'll finally let it fly deep to the right. Caught right near the sideline for a big gain. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
The pickup is 6 yards of 3rd down and 4 now.
A lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Trying for a 4th down completion. The pocket breaking down. Oh, no, trap him back there. A 4th down stop and a sack, no less. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. To bootleg here. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, what a grab! He moved the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, they go with the dagger concept here on this play, but unfortunately the quarterback could not get it to his intended target running on that vertical route.
Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two, and that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
So you don't expect that from such a reliable defender. Brings up 4th down, though.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
They still cannot stop this receiver. We're here in the 1st quarter. He's already got 100-plus receiving yards.
This guy is big time and living up to the hype. I mean, you and I both knew coming in that they had to be able to slow him down.
Looking downfield near the end zone. It's a risky pass. He gets away with it. Almost the 2nd interception for this defense today.
What a rough first half for this quarterback. Already he's thrown 1 pick. His mechanics are off. His footwork doesn't seem to be in sync. He almost threw another interception. He's got to make some adjustments and try to find a new rhythm.
line it up with 1st and goal. Play action here on 1st down. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Dogs.
Chris, this quarterback seems to be feeling it right now. That's his 2nd touchdown pass in this game. Doing a great job of reading coverage and getting the ball out of his hands on time.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Turn begins inside the 25-yard line. Brought down at the 29. That's where they'll start the drive. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Remember last time, they were on 4th down and got stopped. The opponent got right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. He's going to hand this off. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. They're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
That's caught. It's Horton.
They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. This should be the last play of the quarter. Ball handed off. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. We've got an exciting quarterback duel in the making here as we check the first quarter stats. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to pass. It's Simpson.
A deep shot right down the middle. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a 2-ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Tackle, but first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. They get him down after a short return, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball.
Swarmed with a pass rush, a sack.
Boy, what an incredible push by this defensive line. And if you're going to survive in the SEC, the teams that really separate themselves are the teams that have great defensive linemen, especially in the interior. And Georgia has had an incredible legacy over the years, and it's nice to see that this player right here is trying to live up to that.
3rd down play for this offense. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That was going nowhere. The defense had that option scouted out perfectly on 3rd down. What a big-time play. What will they do here now on 4th?
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. The punt bounces and goes out of bounds, so no chance at a return here. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Off the play fake on 1st down.
It's a dart right down the middle.
Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
I love the idea of this quarterback just continuing to give his guy a chance. Already making multiple plays. Why not put it up in the air and give him a chance to get in the end zone one more time?
Caught over the middle. It's Bell.
They drag him down after a big game. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
They finally stop him now before he gets to the 16-yard line.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his 3rd touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half. Now the important point after attempt. Point after makes the lead 16. After putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's caught from inside the 20. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Pressure is coming. Looking to scramble now. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You've got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you've got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Bringing pressure. Using his legs on the scramble. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down. He'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On 1st down, it's play action. Grab down the middle. It's Branch. They make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set it for the 1st down at the 47.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this 1st down for the Georgia offense. And you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
Caught over the middle. It's Branch. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Bulldogs are in the red zone. Throwing off play action. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Can't get to the end zone. They'll spot the ball at the 2. Great start for this offense. 3 plays, and suddenly it's a 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Georgia. This offense really clicking.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution. The vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kickoff fielded inside the 20. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup at intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. Looking to pass. It's Simpson. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. Got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his 3rd interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change and bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
1st and 10 play coming up. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
Timeout, Georgia.
1st down here for this offense. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man.
He makes the grab.
He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
You talk about a memorable game for a wide receiver. This guy continues to show why he's one of the best in the country. Already 3 touchdowns on the day, and now just tacking on more yardage and a 1st down.
Oh, and it's nearly picked off. Could not hold on to the ball in the end zone. Sets up 2nd down.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this.
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime. It doesn't feel like this thing's already over. Just a first-half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
Extra point try coming now. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And the return starts from inside the 20. And he'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? To the air. It's Simpson. Defense is coming after him. Escapes the pocket. Slides to avoid the big hit. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He's running out of time here.
And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle.
And the pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it.
He's looking deep again.
And the pass ball is incomplete in the final play of this first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Athens. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. And the powerful Georgia Georgia offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going?
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Pass incomplete, very nearly intercepted that time.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 21. Looking to throw yet again. This time it's complete. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. And the big numbers just continue to pile up for this quarterback. That's more than 400 passing yards in the game now, Kirk.
Chris, this defense has tried everything to slow him down.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And they connect again. That's just been an unstoppable pitch-and-catch combination all game, Kirk.
This receiver's been making this defense look silly, Chris, the entire game. He has multiple touchdowns so far. Just shows you that whatever the game plan was to slow him down, flat out hasn't worked.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from just inside the 25. He's brought down at the 28. That's where the drive will start. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
Wrap down the middle. It's Cuevas. That play moves the ball across midfield. They'll be set up with a 1st down at the 41. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, and he can't bring it in. A chance for a takeaway, but one of the star players on this defense couldn't make it. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. QB decides to keep it here. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they happen fast. This defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play. He gets some yards here, but at least he didn't get out for a big gain.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, the quarterback keeps the ball. He's trying to make a big play on 3rd down. He probably should have gotten the ball out of his hands. Now, we've got a big 4th down coming up.
The punt will bounce out of bounds down near the 20-yard line. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? Dropping back. It's Stockton. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
The offense really clicking here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. He'll hand it off. The running back has been busy today, but not much to show for it. The defense all over him again. Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds his man. It's Branch. That play will move the sticks. Set him up first down at the 42.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Getting set. Here's second down. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
What a great catch by that receiver, Chris. He lays out and comes down with it, and the quarterback is the beneficiary. He's actually over 200 yards, and he can thank his receivers for plays like this.
Georgia getting set for the 1st and 10 now.
Let's go!
Off the play fake, looking to throw. And it's knocked away as they don't connect on that free play. The defense had jumped offside.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Short throw to the left. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia. That's another strike for his quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Not a long kick, fielded inside the 25. He's brought down at the 28. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Here's the first play of the drive. They started at 28. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? Makes the grab. It's Miller. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Looking downfield. It's Simpson. Running out of time in the pocket. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. Punt team ready to boot it away. Did not get a hold of it. Not what the punter was hoping for. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Play action here on first down. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted, take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
Second down, looking to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Lucky for the junior quarterback that didn't get picked off. Now it's third down and long. They would hate to waste this great field position. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. caught over the middle. It's Thomas. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Looking for the end zone, has a lane. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now.
And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Lining up to try the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded just inside the 25. He's tackled at the 34 after a decent kick return there. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Quick spin on the run. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Grab down the middle. It's Williams. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a 1st down as the clock runs down here in the 3rd quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. It's been pretty one-sided so far at the end of 3. Let's check out the stats. One quarter to play at what has been a beatdown so far. The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game? I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. But this defense has held him under 200 yards passing. They've got a nice lead, and they are not sitting back and resting on the...
There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage.
The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up 2nd down.
Hey, I get the passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Back to throw. It's Stockton. Fires it to the wideout. And that's a 3rd straight misfire.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
That's caught. It's Branch. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
What an effort by the receiver here. Good job with the run after the catch to pick up that first down. The pass was short of the sticks, and this receiver is able to get the rest by himself. Terrific individual effort here.
Off the play fake on first down. Wide open downfield. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal.
And they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kickoff is fielded inside the 20. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? The pass rush closing in. Grab behind the line. It's Young. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Second down play coming up. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, is it just me, or is it a little bit strange that this offense continues to give this back the football, especially late in the game? He's got under 10 yards rushing in this game. Hasn't been able to
swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Chris, that's another sack. I got to turn to the statistician. I've lost track. There's been so many. Can't we just call this game? In all honesty, they should start considering a mercy rule like they do in college baseball or softball. Enough.
Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. The defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here. To throw, it's Stockton. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now. A new set of downs after that completion. First down. They're going to throw the football. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Georgia now operating in the red zone. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Georgia. This offense cannot be stopped.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense.
On this big lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's caught from inside the 20. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out. So looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. They're going to run it here. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So second and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And that one's picked off. What a play. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Pulls it in. It's Bell. They finally make the stop. The offense threatening now. First down to the 27. First down and 10. Pounding away with the run game. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air.
Touchdown, Dogs. Great catch and run for 6.
But they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kickoff fielded inside the 20. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Well, time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath.
Oh, they trap him for a sack. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Here comes 3rd and long, trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. They've got him. Again, he couldn't escape.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. Makes the catch. It's Bell. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down.
Chris, a lot of these NFL scouts think that his speed is unique. I think it's the route running and the instincts to read coverage that really separates him. He has put on a show today.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Back to pass. It's Stockton. Lets it fly to the wideout. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return starts from inside the 20. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Handoff to the back. They try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
How about this defense today against this run game? Here we are in the fourth quarter. This guy's not gotten over 10 yards rushing. What a great effort collectively by this defense.
They look to throw it here on second down.
The pass rush gets home.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. And here comes the punter onto the field.
To kick it away.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The defense still has 3 timeouts remaining. We're hoping they decide not to use them. They'll run it from the gun. As the first down is still going. They've got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out. It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. And the ball to the ground. The defense scoops it up. They bring him down after a short return, but this defense comes up with the takeaway.
Boy, incredible job here by this defense to create this turnover. It looked like this game was over, but now with this turnover, they got a chance to get...
Looking for a man deep down the left side.
Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play.
It's another incompletion. Just something is missing with this offense. Cannot quite get in the sync. And now we got another fourth down for this quarterback.
Back to pass. It's Simpson.
Taking a deep shot here late in the game.
And the pass falls incomplete as time expires. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.